Everyone has a story, one completely different from the one that you've transcribed in the lives of those near and dear to you. Drive through any tiny town riddled with old age and plagued by poverty, and you will come across many a pair of eyes that have seen things you will never see. Lips that have kissed people you will never meet, tongues that have told stories long forgotten, and hands that have built buildings long destroyed. Share your story with these people. Your story is more important than you know. Sit down with your grandfather. Ask him about the first time he fell in love, about the first time he smoked a cigarette. Chances are you'll get more story than you came prepared for. Make sure you bring tissues, not to dry your eyes, but to dry his as he recounts his first heartbreak. Make sure you bring a pillow, not to cushion you as you sit cross-legged on the floor in front of him, but to put behind his back and ease the weight of the years on his shoulders. Make sure you bring a glass of water, not for you, but to cure his cotton mouth as he tells you of the first time he shot a man, taking his life. Make sure you bring a pen. This is something you will need. Write down his stories, remember them, and share them. Share them in the tiny towns riddled with old age and plagued by poverty. Share them. Spend time in an old soda shop. Create a bond over homemade ice cream floats as you pass the time exchanging quips and tales and adventures. Your story will be passed on. It will spread like wildfire. Before you know it, that tiny town will be aflame with your history. In sharing your story, you will find bonds you never even knew existed, links in your past with that stranger you're eating an ice cream float with, and it will not only amaze but astound you, take the air out of you, replacing it with the smell of ancient texts, burning runes into your lungs, tracing scars along the inside of your mouth, and it will hurt at first. But the only way to ease that pain is to spread the disease of storytelling onto someone else. Fill them with stories that yearn to be told, tales that itch to be written, accounts of lives that burn alive in the pit of their stomach. Burn with them, catch fire, burn the world to the ground, and leave your story in the ashes.